100 reps. That's exactly where this explainer ends. And today we are going to map out the grueling real-time physical and mental journey of what your body actually goes through to get there. It's a 100 rep bodyweight squat set. Let's dive right in. Okay, so most people do bodyweight squats as just a warm-up, right? 10 squats, sure, no problem. You knock them out, shake out your legs, and your brain is just telling you, hey, we're getting lubricated before we move on to the real stuff. 15, still feeling totally fine. By rep 20, honestly, you're probably already thinking about what you're gonna have for lunch. And why is that? Well, it's because your muscles are entirely used to short, heavy sets that take well under 30 seconds. Short, heavy, and done. So 20 reps just feels like absolutely nothing. Section 1, the warm-up illusion, reps 1 to 20. You see, treating those first 20 reps as a throwaway warm-up, that right there is exactly why your legs look the way they do right now. Because even in these super easy early reps, every single lower body joint is loading. Hips, knees, ankles, all of it. Your quads, glutes, and hamstrings are firing together on every single rep. You're getting full range and full load. The only difference is there's just no heavy bar sitting on your back. But then, boom, rep 25 shows up. And suddenly something shifts. The burn starts to creep in. Your breathing picks up. And your brain kind of goes, wait a second, are we running? Nope, this isn't running. This is actually much harder than running. Section 2, entering strength endurance, reps 25 to 75. Welcome to strength endurance. It's this incredibly critical zone that most people completely skip over for their entire training life. But it's so practical. You aren't always lifting absolute maximum weight off the floor for 3 seconds. Sometimes real life means you're carrying a 40-pound kid 2 miles down a hiking trail because they decided their legs just stopped working. It's not a deadlift and it's not a sprint. It's this medium load, long duration, and the sheer willpower to just keep going. Section 3, the hidden framework, building connective tissues. Now, your muscles always get all the attention, right? But underneath them is your vital connective tissue framework. We're talking about tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. This is the stuff that takes way longer to develop than muscle. And honestly, it's the stuff you completely ignore in your 20s and then start desperately worrying about in your 30s when your knees suddenly sound like a crunchy bowl of cereal. So what's the secret to building up those stubborn tissues? You have to pump blood to them repeatedly. And high-rep squats do this better than almost anything else out there by repeatedly forcing nutrient-dense blood directly into those joint capsules. And people figured this out a long, long time ago. Thousands of years ago, the Chinese mastered this with Tai Chi and Qigong. Low intensity, high frequency, done for life. Fast forward a bit, and Indian wrestlers like the Great Gama built some of the most incredibly conditioned physiques ever recorded using thousands of Hindu squats way before modern barbells even existed. Insane legs, zero barbell. That is exactly why you'll be scrolling social media and see some 75-year-old moving in a way that just makes you feel bad about yourself. They didn't get there by crushing heavy weights once a week. They got there by simply never stopping. All right, let's jump back to our set, rep 50. Once you push past rep 50, your quads are fully on fire. And this is when your brain starts actively trying to make desperate deals with you just to stop the discomfort. Section 4, the science of the pump and why high reps actually work. So that massive pump you're feeling in your legs right now, it's not just for aesthetics. Physiologically, blood is flooding the muscle tissue. Oxygen is being delivered, waste is being forcibly cleared out, and you're creating sustained mechanical stress on the fibers. That exact 4-step sequence is literally the biological signal screaming at your body, grow right here. And this is a completely different mechanism from what heavy squats do. Heavy squats are all about generating maximum force. High rep squats, on the other hand, are about immense metabolic stress and time under tension. Both of them build muscle, but the high rep version simultaneously burns calories going absolutely bananas, and it heavily taxes your cardiovascular system. Okay, rep 75. Once you cross this line, the negotiations are over. You stop thinking about making deals, your brain completely abandons logic, and you enter pure, unadulterated survival mode. Rep 80. By this point, think about this. Your legs have been under continuous tension for over 4 minutes. No set break, no walking to the water fountain, definitely no scrolling on your phone between sets. This sustained duration, not the load, is exactly what most modern leg days are completely missing. Rep 85. The quads are absolutely screaming now. Every single rep is noticeably, undeniably harder than the last one, and yet your body is somehow still executing the movement. That right there, that is actual adaptation happening in real time. You are literally watching your nervous system frantically figure it out when the tank is totally empty. Section 5. The 100 rep summit, the final push. Rep 90. You suddenly realize you only have 10 left. But think back to the very beginning of the set. 10 reps used to just be a quick warm-up. Now, those exact same 10 reps feel like an insurmountable mountain. And rep 100, you made it. You finish, because you already made the decision that you were going to finish before you even started. Your legs just went through more continuous demanding work in a few minutes than most people do in an entire hour-long gym session. No equipment, no fancy complicated program, just a few minutes of your day and a decision to push. So I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative challenge. Try doing this just 3 times this week. Seriously, what will your legs look like in 30 days? Strip away all the complexity of your normal workouts and just see how drastically your body adapts to this. Now, 100 bodyweight squats, that's just the base. The pistol squat is where we take this next. 1 leg, full depth. If you're ready to step it up, grab the pistol squat cheat sheet poster linked down in the description. It's got the form, the mistakes, and the fixes all in one spot. Oh, and one more quick thing. The highly requested mystery box is back for a limited run. As of right now, there are only 57 of them left, so definitely check the link for that as well so you don't miss out. Until next time, think deep and keep going.